amateur fighters in our entire region. Fighting out of the blue corner, he fights out of Oceana, West Virginia, Philip Fox. And fighting out of the red corner, he fights out of Harrisville, West Virginia, Trevor Pretty Boy Bell.
All right, we're back.
Hey, man, listen, and like you guys said, the last two fights, Lucas Spalding, Zane Jones, could have went either way.
Yeah.
Philip Whiteley, Steve Carnage, could have went either way.
But that just shows you the matchmaking that Chase and Janessa are doing here to provide these quality of fights.
Here we go,
You're
round
not going
one.
to find this
Round
anywhere
one.
else.
I might have to give Fox the edge on pole shorts, but I do like the pink by Trevor Bell.
Nah,
He is pretty.
Philip Fox got the Spencer Abel
There's a
split
good
trunks
hook.
going on.
And
He's
got the
gotta get
tassels
it.
on the side, too. I like the metallic red.
And Philip's bouncy and moving well, too. This is going to be one of the most technical fights we see all night.
Yeah, but these guys will brawl, too. Look at the Philip Fox, man. Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it brawling. It's just they're throwing at a high rate, but it's still clean boxing, you know? It's not like they're throwing these
Trevor
wild...
does look like an inch or two smaller than Fox. We'll see. And Trevor also mentioned to you he's looking to go down to 140
which I think he'd be a problem there. I mean, Trevor's a problem
This pace is insane.
Yeah, breakneck. But, I mean, these are guys who can fight like this for 20 minutes if they have to.
Yeah, these are two of the top amateurs.
Yeah.
Trevor's won the King of the Mountain State before. Philip Fox easily could. Probably going to be an ABA champ. Definitely going to be a pro at some point, both of these guys.
And Philip Fox, second generation guy, his dad, he's a current ref, but a former pro, great fighter himself. I'm sure if you don't learn a few lessons, you're going to inherit a few things through the gene pool. So, and he's shown it against Trevor. To look at the head movement on display. Yeah.
They are, and what I see here, Trevor's a little more straight down the middle.
Oh, good right by Trevor.
Yeah.
But Philip, even though he throws some of these wild punches, man, he comes straight back down, and he's long, isn't he? He looks like Ronnie 50 Cal Barrett in there.
Yeah, he is. But Ronnie's a little bit taller and longer. But, I mean, Trev's just too smooth.
Yeah, Trevor's hard to hit.
What was that? He looked like he came down with a big time
looking for a 12 to 6 elbow.
Yeah.
Getting DQ'd like John Jones. But we'll see. Now, Philip's holding his own, though.
Not
He's
a
coming
dull
forward.
moment in this
fight.
fight.
But, I mean, is there ever a dull moment in a Trevor Bell fight? Let's be honest.
No.
But,
never.
Yeah,
Trevor.
Never.
Trevor's
working inside good.
And now that Trevor has developed, I've watched him grow as a fighter, he's really developed some power. And sometimes he will get away from that jab and rely on that power. So let's hope that he can stay with his fundamentals.
Trevor looks like he likes to slip and counter a lot. Like he likes to get his offense.
But even when Philip's putting that work on him, Trevor, most of them are bouncing off the guard. That one landed, though. But, I mean, they're both doing a good job. Very high level fight. Oh, Philip Fox. Now Trevor's putting him on notice. Fox fires back with a flurry of uppercuts. Trevor back on the attack, infighting.
This is non-stop action.
Here. This round's got to be close to being up.
Somebody's mouthpiece flew out there. Hey, first time's free, second one's a point. In my opinion, if the mouthpiece comes out twice.
Yeah, if you're doing it as
I've never
a
lost my
tactic.
mouthpiece in my fights, but I mean, it also happens.
That was accidental. That one was accidental, but I've seen him do it on purpose. There's a few guys that I've seen on the
doing that.
If you see a fat out of shape heavyweight doing it.
Trevor Bell with a big combination.
Bell lands 3.
Yeah. Trevor, when they're infighting,
I feel like
has
now
the
he's
edge.
got him shook.
Trevor Bell's unloading.
And it's the infighting, guys. When Trevor gets in tight, he's just
one of the best, man. He's a pro fighter out of the doghouse.
Legend in the game.
Yeah, and then Mike Shepard. Here they come, round number 2.
Look at Philip opening with a nice barrage.
Boy,
good uppercut there.
The pace,
These guys are quick, too.
They are, and their gas tank is just bottomless.
Like I said, they can fight for 20 minutes if they have to.
And, you know, the footwork's there. The head movement's there. All the fundamentals are there.
Trevor at 140 could be such a bully. He's up at, 154 here? Like, and he's still strong.
And you're starting to see a little bit of that where he's bodying up Philip Fox and trying to move him around a little bit.
But could you imagine how much Trevor would be putting the bully on these, like, 140-pounders? I think that could be his division, honestly.
Well, and this is how Trevor Bell can win this fight is to keep it in here where it's dirty like this.
I agree. Trevor's getting the better of the infighting for sure. He's quicker and just more technical.
Yeah, and if you're Fox, the opposite. You want to keep him at range, keep him behind your jab, then put punches
keep it athletic on the outside.
Don't smother your punch.
I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and with Philip Fox, the longer fighter, I agree.
And
doing
like
better
Fox
range.
keeps like stepping into him and letting him cut him. Back up a little. No, it's not submissive to take a back step if you throw
it's
a
not
punch
wrestling.
off of it.
I agree. You're allowed to move back. Trevor Bell looking like he's trying to pull a Zach Abel and send him over the top rope.
Yeah, I threw a guy out of the ring.
Hey, speaking of the top rope, is Teddy Bear going to go off the top rope against Keith Barr?
We'll see.
He's going to climb the turnbuckles.
Oh, big shot just missed from Trevor Bell.
Who knows? Teddy Bear might pull the upset and do a backflip and set this whole place ablaze.
No, I agree. But the action in this fight's been unrivaled. I mean, these fights just keep getting better as the night goes on. Look at these combinations they're throwing inside. Ooh, snapped his head back there.
I doubt the heavyweights that'll be pushing this case. We might get more of the one-punch knockouts.
Yeah. But that's what heavyweights bring. These guys bring high-paced technical action. Infighting, this is going to favor Trevor Bell.
But I'll tell you what, man, a lot of these heavyweights got big chins on them, too, so I don't know.
And there are, Hunter has gas, Lako has gas. There's some of these
Gabe Lambert has gas.
A lot of the heavyweights aren't your typical, like,
look at these guys just throwing.
What an absolute dog fight here.
Like,
Trevor tagged him twice there.
I want to know the CompuBox numbers. How many punches have been thrown?
I wish we got the live stats, too.
It's 65 or 70% landing both ways.
Philip Fox getting some good work in the corner.
Fox got to take a half step back.
Trevor Bell's head movement, he's got to get out of that corner. And he lands an uppercut, ties him up.
Expended a lot of energy in that combo.
Good clamp
Trevor
down.
done a good job of bullying him,
Hey, both men, gas tanks are dwindling.
Definitely. But, I mean, the work they've been putting out. If Trevor looks a hair fresher, though, if he can just pick up the pace
I'm surprised how
here.
much stronger Trevor Bell
is this round 2?
I think it is. Yeah. Is it me, or are we fighting 5-minute rounds? They forget to do
I wouldn't want to be fighting any of these
round
guys.
3, here we go.
Anyone in the King of the Mountain State tournament's a bad A, if you will, and you don't want to be messing with them.
And shout out Chill Boxing, Chase and Janessa. The quality of ring girl we brings a lot classier than the average truck stop stripper you see at a lot of these competitions. So shout out Chase and Janessa for just making this event all around classy.
Time out.
Yeah.
Chase and Janessa, Chill Boxing, Eddie Church,
the
Abel brothers,
Macho Bob.
We are top shelf.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you're here tonight. But
Premier Boxing in the Appalachian region is Chase.
All right, a little bit of ring maintenance here. Separates the fighters for a moment.
It's all right. I'm cool to let these guys get an extra few seconds to give us a fire last 2 minutes here.
This is exactly why I would never sign up to be a judge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I criticize judging Todd's fights like this, and I'm like, I'm glad I'm over
As a fighter, I'm always like, I can't believe
these judges suck.
But as you sit here as a neutral
look at Trevor Bell just tagged him with a mean right hand, sent him stumbling into the ropes.
I honestly think Trevor's slowly pulling away.
So
as more time goes on in this fight,
and the experience is showing.
Yeah, Trevor's like a man, and Fox is still growing.
A young man.
Trevor's punches are moving Philip Fox.
Yes,
Philip Fox is landing punches.
Yeah, definitely.
Philip looks
looks like he's getting himself out of position overthrown just because he's kind of tired and in there with a total stud. But, I mean, Philip's held his own each round. It's just I think Trevor Bell's doing a little bit more.
And I don't see any other 19-year-old kids fighting at top-level amateur events.
I honestly don't even know if I'm going with the Ninja or Trevor Bell and surviving, let alone putting up a good fight like this kid is.
Speaking of 19-year-olds, have you seen a kid named Dawson Snyder?
Yeah,
from Doghouse. That kid's a real deal.
He fought the Strawberry Cowboy. Shout out Trace Roby, one of our friends.
Dude,
Roby came forward the whole time, but Dawson's just such a natural boxer.
Whatever Roby's chin's made out of, they need to make car bumpers out of it.
Definitely. Our good friend fought him at the last fight, James Bongiorno at the last Rough and Rowdy, and those two had a total war.
Here we go,
fight.
Flurry at the finish.
Two guys we want to see on the next card.
Trevor. Oh, man, Falix with a nice hit. Oh, big shot.
There's a big right by Trevor Bell. But again, man.
Trevor Bell is a dog. So is Philip Fox.
After seeing some of these decisions earlier, you still don't know what's
going on. But I kind of feel good about Trevor Bell. But I felt good about El Toro, too. So, I mean, you know.
Was that it, or was that the mouthpiece?
What's going on here?
I can never hear the bell back.
Me neither.
I'm going to start making my way up
to the ring. On it.
Hey, we're too rambunctious.
Yeah. No, I think it's a mouthpiece issue is what we're dealing with now. Crowd's going crazy.
Oh, it's not over.
Yeah, his mouthpiece fell out.
Who?
I'm not sure, honestly. Red corner, Trevor Bell.
That's twice.
Was that him the first time, too?
Yes. But he's landing punches here.
Yeah, I don't think Trevor Bell wants a break. He just fell out in action.
Yeah. I would never accuse Trevor Bell of spitting out his mouthpiece.
No, that kid wants to just scrap out the...
Look, wrestling match! Takedown! 2 points.
For Fox, he ended up
2 points for Philip Fox.
Yeah.
Man,
we have to be getting to the end of this one. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge 1 scores the fight 29-28. Judge 2 scores the fight 30-27. And Judge 3 scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the red corner, Trevor Pretty Boy Bell.
Yeah, I think they made the right call there.
He is too pretty for the naked eye.
He is.
And he will fight anybody. On a week notice, 3 days notice, 24 hours notice, it does not matter. He is a hungry dog, and he will fight.
Yeah, and we'll see what Spencer's going to come.
Zach.
This place on fire with one of the best fights, most skilled amateur fights we've seen in a long time. What did you see out there, Trev?
I knew he was going to be a tough fight coming in. I wasn't quite expecting his footwork to be as good as it was, the way he was cutting around me when we were in the clinch. I mean, he's a real talented young guy.
Definitely very bright future for Philip Fox. But we were on the booth talking, if Trevor Bell can do this at 154, how dangerous could he be at 140?
That's been in the discussions with me and my team, too. Because, you know, you can look at me and tell I can lose some more weight. So I think the move down to 45 or even 140 will be coming in the very near future.
Well, we look forward to see anything Trevor Bell does. Congrats on the win. It's high-level amateur boxing, as you'll see.
Thank you, man. Thank you.